The deadline to avoid a work stoppage that would clip the wings of the country's biggest airline is looming ever larger. CP24's Melissa Duggan joins us now live from Pearson Airport with the latest on the negotiations between Air Canada and its pilots. Are we getting any updates today, Melissa, on these negotiations?
Yeah, we are, Lindsay. New updates from both Air Canada and the union representing some 5,000 plus Air Canada pilots. This as we are really inching closer to that deadline. It is tomorrow when we could start to see the beginning of some service suspensions because tomorrow is when a 72-hour notice could kick in of a lockout or of a strike notice. And that is when operations could start to wind down. And that's when passengers could be affected. Air Canada saying as of right now, though, no cancellations are in place as these labor talks continue. So we have been talking to a spokesperson from Air Canada, getting the latest on them, on talks with the union. Here's a little of what they have to say.
We're still very engaged at the table. I cannot obviously comment on what's being said at the table, but I can tell you that the discussions are going on. We have been very engaged for over 15 months, and our number one target today is to avoid a disruption for our customers. And we have until midnight tonight to do that. So we are very active at the table.
All right, so that's what Air Canada has to say about the situation at the bargaining table. Here is what the union that represents pilots has to say. We continue to meet with Air Canada today in an effort to reach a new contract at the negotiating table and avoid legal job action and the effects of that on our passengers. So word of those ongoing talks probably coming as welcome news to anyone who might have a plane ticket and planning to travel with Air Canada or Air Canada Rouge in the not too distant future. Of course, the company has been offering some alternatives, waiving some fees for anybody who's concerned that their travel plans may be disrupted by this possible labor action. I've been talking to travelers here, a lot of them telling me they're relieved because they're flying out right now, don't have a return trip, or maybe they've already made alternative plans. Here's what they're telling me.
I'm good. Okay. I'm glad I didn't extend my trip because I was thinking of staying with my grandkids longer. Then when I heard about this, I thought, no, I need to get home.
We are Air Canada tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and I thought the first thing they're going to do is cancel those international flights. So I got in touch with Flight Network, which is who we booked with, and they changed our Air Canada flight to today with United Airlines. We do have a stop to make in Washington, but we're going.
We checked our app on their phones, and we had the message come up saying there might be a labor dispute, but we've had no issues with check-in so far.
Now, if there is a labor stoppage, will the federal government step in? Yesterday, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau saying no. It is up to the two sides to come to some sort of agreement. Of course, you'll remember back last month when Canada's two major railways had their dispute, the federal government did step in, did bring service back online during that time. But it looks like as of now, that won't happen if we do see a disruption hit Air Canada. So that's the situation right now, Lindsay. We're certainly keeping a close watch on it. We never know. There might be an agreement reached before that midnight deadline. We'll bring it to you as soon as we find out.